Hi guys, Deluded Guna. Now I'm not one for transfer videos and speculation videos and all of that stuff will be all day talking about unrealistic transfers, realistic transfers, etc, etc. But on the basis that this is a position I've been very vocal about in my videos, we've needed it for the last 18 months, talking about the left-sided fullback. I do think I have to make a video, especially in the last weeks and days. In fact, the last few days it is intensified that we've managed to agree a free transfer on a certain player called Said. I cannot say his last name. It'll be in the description of Schalke. Like I said, I've been vocal on the need for on left back of the last 18 months. On the surface, I mean, football geniuses no doubt will be able to go on any social media platform. The geniuses will be able to tell you more than I can. They'll be able to tell you anything down to the first time he kicked a football, tied his first shoelace, had his first pint of beer. But yeah, on the surface, from what I've seen of him and the brief clips of him, I haven't seen a lot of him. So yeah, on the brief clips I've seen of him, he looks decent 1 versus 1. He looks deceivingly quick, decent little pace by that. He looks very strong, like an Ivanovic build. He looks very strong, very up for a physical challenge. He's got an eye for contributing to goals. I think he's been involved in around 8 goals this year. I think only Bellerin can claim to better that in regards to our fullbacks. A big plus point that Wenger is no doubt going to talk about in his press conferences if Wenger does stay and this guy does sign, is that he's versatile. He's versatile in his versatility. He's able to play in defensive mid and he's able to play at centre half. He's not the tallest of players, so if he can play at centre half, I mean, footballers nowadays at centre half, they're not giants, but he must be half decent. 23 years old, free transfer. You got to kind of take a punt. Like I said, football geniuses will tell you everything. I do remember he scored an own goal in the 2014 World Cup, I believe. So yeah, in regards to, he's also been playing, obviously fullback and wingback are essentially the same, but there's been more of an onus for him to get forward because Schalke have changed their formation to 3-5-2. It does protect him a bit. Obviously 3-5-2 got to be better defensively, so he'll come to Arsenal. He'll likely lose every sort of defensive know-how within his body and stuff like that. And our system doesn't protect fullbacks and players as much as a 3-5-2 would. But you get where I'm going. You get where I'm going with this. He sounds right up our street. He's decent going forward, and he's got that little bit of grit. So on the surface, like I said, he'll lose all of these things typically when you join Arsenal. But on the surface, it sounds decent. It really sounds decent. Juventus are allegedly interested. Chelsea interested. Pep wants him for City allegedly, and Juventus, not half bad clubs. I doubt any of their managers have got an extensive repertoire on him. What I mean by that is, yes, he's probably had scouts seeing him, and the scouts have built up a personal repertoire and report it back. But it now comes to when the manager has to run the rule, and I'm doubtful as to whether these managers are experts. So for those of you, don't feel ashamed if you don't know who these players are. It's impossible for anyone to know every player. Like, yeah, it can't, for me, it can't be that bad of a punt. I mean, like I said, 23 years old, can play centre half and DM as well as left back. We need a left back, solid going forward, solid defensively. It seems. Obviously, when it comes to Arsenal, it's a different case and a different matter. But yeah, no doubt. He must know whether the player himself, if true, and he has agreed a contract, the player must know whether Wenger is leaving or Wenger is going. You think about it, imagine getting a contract of employment from a company that you've applied for or whatnot, and you wouldn't know what the company is going to do, whether the shareholders are going to sell the company or whatnot. You won't know what is going to happen, so that would be suicide to join a club like that. Obviously, there's some big clubs in for him with some other selling points. But yeah, it's down to us to get it done. Who knows if true? Like anything, these things are probably not true. If it is, hopefully he comes and be a success, to be honest. In regards to being able to play centre-back, what Wenger will go on about, question marks over Gabriel's and Per Mertesacker's futures then. But that's for another video. Thank you for watching, people. Subscribe, share for me. Yeah, tell me your opinions in the comments box. Ooh, your opinion in the comments box. Yeah, Deluded Goon, I'm signing out, guys. Thanks for watching.